My greatest desire for my staff and mentees to see them, you know, grow into better and progressive leaders.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Doing well. Good afternoon, Emmanuel.
All right. We just have to dive into it with the first question. What lesson have you learned in the course of being a leader over the years?
Well, leadership is a continuum, just like the general saying, and the lessons of leadership keeps coming, and nobody will ever say, "I've learned enough" or "I've known it all." So we keep learning every day in leadership. One of the greatest lessons I've learned is to, create a room for people to grow. And that is why around me, mentorship is a key priority because I believe so much in human development. So everything is not just about, making money and or giving people money. I believe so much that when we develop each other or develop our team, the world becomes a better place. So basically, I've learned to build more leaders, give opportunity to a lot of other young people to realize their full potentials, to become the kind of leader they want to be for themselves instead of giving you money. So I've learned that the more leaders we build, the better the society gets. So in leadership, I've also learned to accept anything, or rather to reduce expectation on human being, on people. Imagine being a leader where you are constantly receiving rejection emails from applications, you're constantly receiving, proposal rejection, and then maybe you already have full expectation that, oh, this proposal is going to sell, this donor is going to fund us, and then the response becomes negative. So in that situation, what will you do? You have no option than to accept your fate and move on. So I learned to reduce my expectation because you can be disappointed. The response could be either yes or no. Even managing the people I also work with, people are human beings. They may tend to also disappoint you as life also progresses. So yeah, so there's a lot of things I've learned over time, and then it's overwhelming. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that answer, sir. Uh, you were very much well detailed in your response, and I just want to ask: in over the years, as we've talked about, do you have any regrets in this part of being a leader?
Well, regrets. I Because I already have my expectations reduced. I don't expect too much, so I don't regret. The only thing, yes, as humans, we may go back to bed sometimes and begin to also feel, because we are humans with pulse and all of those things. So I've never regretted anything being a leader, to be very honest. Do I feel disappointed on certain things? Yes, I feel disappointed about a lot of things in my course of leadership. But to regret this, no. I've never regretted anything, but yes, I felt disappointed that I got rejection emails. I felt disappointed that this didn't work the way I expected it, or this person didn't turn up the way I wanted this person to turn up. So it does not mean that I go back and then I started regretting why I offered somebody an opportunity, or why I took on a responsibility. No, I've never regretted anything. Yes, but I felt disappointed at some certain things that has happened over time.
All right, for someone who has been disappointed, like you just mentioned, I believe you had times that you also had your wins. So, what are your biggest wins as a leader so far?
One of my biggest win as a leader is a number of young people that have passed through my mentorship. It's a big win whenever I look back and I see, a lot of young people that I've mentored, that are leading organizations, that are doing very well in different, areas of their own life, I feel very proud of myself. I feel very elated. I feel very overwhelmed. I feel with joy that these persons are doing very well. So that is one of my biggest successes on the number of young people that I've mentored, that have passed through my leadership, right? So, and then also that we are 12 years in the business, or more than 12 years. Yeah. So, and we continue to also progress. There's been a lot of, murky waters that we've passed. Do I have any regrets? No. I felt disappointed about a few things, but it is still a journey, and I'm very happy. So, on the number of young people that have passed here, number of lives we have touched, persons living with HIV that have felt the impact of our work, people who have survivors of human rights violations that we have attended to their cases, a lot of awareness campaigns that we have also participated in, parents we united with their children, lifestyles that we kept building, and then a lot of injuries, wounds that we got, healed. So all of those are part of the successes and wins that I'm always very much proud of myself when I look at them, and then I feel energetic that Agi, we have really done a lot. Thank you.
All right, this is a beautiful reply. I must comment, sir. Then, looking from the side where you said the young people that you've mentored, I want to ask, what is your greatest desire for your staff and mentees?
My greatest desire for my staff and mentees are to see them, you know, grow into better and progressive leaders. Um, I, for one, I am one of the leaders who wants my mentees or proteges to be very much successful. I don't care if this person grow bigger than myself, right? So my joy is that's why I don't hide anything, whatever knowledge that is at my disposal, I give it out to whoever that is around, all the staff. So that is why I'm very happy. People enters our organization and they are living better than they came. So we are also not looking for the best, the smartest, right? We are looking for people who are willing to change, people who are willing to be impacted on, people who are very open and then receptive to new knowledge. So those are the kind of people that we are looking for. And in Nagi, we have made a lot of progress in those kind of things. So I want my mentees to grow and become progressive leaders. When you're leaving our space, leaving Agi, you're moving into a better opportunity. That is my desire for all my staff, either as a founder of your own organization, or that you're working with international organization, or that you have other things that is working for you. But I don't want to see anybody leaving my space and becoming very bad or poor than he joined us. That is not my desire for anybody who works around me or who I have mentored.
Thank you so much for your words. They are very much encouraging and very thoughtful of you as a leader. So I would just want you to maybe give us a conclusive thought of your life as a leader. Thank you.
So, as part of my closing word on this, yeah, this is not the first session we are having on leadership, and I believe we can also come back again. Everybody is a leader at their own level. That is one thing I want everybody to realize. And then, in our movement of life, do not look at certain person that they are the only leader in your family. You're leading amongst your friends group. If you don't have anything you're leading, create a WhatsApp group and start leading. So when you're leading, your building experiences. Experiences are not built one day, so they are built over time. When you start with the coordination of the WhatsApp group, you can move it into other areas. That's how leaderships are built. But if you sit down thinking that there's a perfect time that you're going to wait for you to start learning, then you miss the road. So start today. Give Receive every opportunity with openness. Receive every opportunity life has presented to you to build, learn, and improve yourself. With that, you can get better, right? So it's a sweet world. The world evolves. Join it in that evolution. Thank you very much.